car. It was in shambles. But as history will show us, the small block Chevy cannot be killed by any normal means. Yeah, she's running great, man. You know, I got a bench seat. You guys, I gotta fill you in on a lie here. Basically, we're going to Duct Tape Drags this year after years of me putting it off. You know, I had a Camaro that was pretty nice, but I didn't really want to put the miles on it, you know. And then I blew up the engine in the Camaro, so it was for the best. But this car is a piece of shit, and this engine is, you know, look at that oil pressure. Look at that. See, that's better than the 5 or 10 that it was showing. I definitely didn't have to, you know, replace 4 melted pistons or fucking the intake or the torque converter or the transmission or even the needle bearings and the drive shaft. None of that. Hey, I'm gonna do a pull right here. Watch. All right, we're gonna be rolling. We're gonna be rolling. We're gonna be rolling. I'm gonna start speeding up. Start speeding up. Out the ass. This girl's got 3 speeds. Here, there, then gone. The brakes, they leave stuff to be desired. But anyways, I think this car is a real contender for Duct Tape Drags. The engine, so you know, it's a 327. 327. It's got, I put in dish pistons. I put in some really cheap Speedway Motors cam. Matter of fact, I tried to get them to sponsor us before this video, or you know, before this video goes live. So you know, maybe they changed their mind, but they took one look at this piece of shit and one look at the content I put out, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? So that's not happening. But yeah, no. So they told me they don't even have a vendor or booth down in Duct Tape Drags, and it's a 96 days. The car, it seals, the rings, they're not sealing that well, so she smokes pretty bad, but I think we just keep driving her. I think she'll get better. If you zoom down right there, you can see my high, my engine fix. This is the stuff that the professionals use. She's actually dying as I'm sitting here. All right, anyways, so yeah, also my buddy, he's got the cameraman, actually, he's got an 87 Trans Am. We're hoping to get that thing running proper. It's pretty fast. It's got a hottest 305 you've ever seen. Hop a Coke cannon fucking in third. We're gonna try to get to my buddy's house. We haven't driven this car a whole lot prior to this filming. I'm at the stop sign. I'm gonna ask you to look at your attention in the back of the car and see all the smoke that comes out of the exhaust. I'm gonna roll up here for a sec. I'm gonna sit here and idle, you know. All right, now direct your attention. I don't know if this comes up on camera. You
can't really see it on camera.
Okay, well, the guy behind us certainly sees us, and he certainly sees us aiming a camera at him. So surely he can put 2 and 2 together. I have a 160-degree thermostat here. It's not at 160. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, no, so yeah, we're just, I don't know, how far away is your house, you think? 15 minutes? About 15-minute drive? That's some heavy work for this gal. That's 15 more minutes than she was running 2 years ago, or a week ago, or really most of her life, actually, I'd say. I haven't, she's not great, I'm gonna be honest. This guy behind me is probably wondering why I haven't shot the gap in here, but it's on the off chance my car just decides not to go. Oh God, man, I really wish it wasn't as hot as it was. I need AC in here. You know, when I asked Summit to sponsor me, I was like, hey, you know, give me some AC. You know, give me some AC guns. Probably they said no. Those AC units are expensive, very expensive. Matter of fact. Oh, hold on, there's a guy here. Have him go around me. 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 Hottest Nova you've ever seen. Damn, I hear everything in my engine rattling. Everything, literally. I can hear the main caps rattling. They're saying, God, stop doing it. Let us die. You know, you take a reliable engine, you put it in this car, it becomes the opposite. I've been saying that for years. This car is cursed. This car doesn't want to live. It's definitely not because it's the Elijah Freeman clutch, I'd say. Yeah, no, I've had this car since I was was 13. It's had 6 engines, counting this one. And well, I've recorded a couple of them on the channel, I'd say, and every single time you see it blow up spectacularly in my face. Which, I mean, I take crappy engines and I shove them in a car that's less than reputable. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, what's really going on here? You know, is the car cursed? Am I cursed? Or do I just keep making terrible decisions? Just terrible. Oh, man. Oh, dude, like, look behind us now. You can see that on camera. Hey, maybe?
No, not really, but I can see it outside my door right now, outside the window. It's not showing up here.
When we're driving, it's not bad. I do believe it is, so I will admit, I did replace the heads. The heads had worn out valve seats. So even after the piston job was done, I had to retake apart the engine and I had to put on different heads. Now these heads are reworked 76 Caprice heads, resurfaced by yours truly on his grandmother's front pavement. And I mean, obviously they're working fine, and there's not really any chatter out of them. It's just they were reworked about 5 years ago, and then they sat in a garage for, you know, a couple years. So it's not really any surprise that these valve seats were worn too. And you're probably wondering, well, you know, why don't you get on some new heads before you try to make the drive all the way to Tucson? You know, aren't you worried about your car smoking? No, I'm happy she's driving. It's just cooling off. Look at that. It's still a 160 thermostat. That shouldn't be happening, but now you know. She's something else. Hey, get a look at this Chevelle up here. Yeah, look at that. Damn, what a nice car. He probably looks at mine and said, "Get that piece of shit off the road." Wow. You know, that's the brother car of this car. Yeah. So that guy, he's got a car. He doesn't have an EPA, you know, box Chevy. That's all this is. Oh man, it's hot. I don't think I can. Hey, look at this truck. Get a little square body. Can you trade?
Yeah, bro, I'll take it.
Truth be told, I couldn't trade this car. I care about it too much. Hey, you know, we'll see if we make it to your house and see if I care about it too much. It's still in the air. It still needs to be decided. Oh, man. Yeah, I ran out of gas right here a couple months ago, and I had to go into that gas station right there. I actually had to push it into that gas station. It was from this intersection. It sucked pretty bad. I'm not going to lie to you. But the engine, it's very smooth. The smoking does not really concern me because temperature's not bad and the oil pressure is not bad. She does need an oil change. She still has the braking oil. And so, I mean, like when I tell you, this is like one of the few times we're actually driving, and I do mean this. But I figured, you know, it's been a while since we put out some crappy car content, so, you know, I figured we'd be doing it. When I get to Duct Tape Drags, I do anticipate on seeing Dalton from Coupon Garage. You know, I want to see David Freiberger, Steve Dulcich. I want to see all those guys so they can sign my crappy car. Actually, I left them a spot right there on the dash next to my name, next to my wife's name. So, you know, we're just gonna, we're just, you know, we're cruising down the motorway, man. Got my cameraman by my side. It's so goddamn hot, man. I can't get over it. I can't even relax. The suede and leather seat's really nice until you realize how hot it really gets. My speedometer works, and the odometer works, and my tachometer works, and my oil pressure dropped down to 20 just at idle, which doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't know. I guess she needs an oil change. That's the engine shop. Shout out Big Ladon. Big Ladon. I love that guy. He just respects my work so much. Wow, dude, he's always been a supporter of all the things I've ever done. He's actually a big fan. You know, he was telling me, he was like, "Oh, you got to come by the shop more. I don't know how I get any work done without you here." That's what he said. I'm quoting him. That's his words. I've had a lot of crappy cars. You know, I had a 72 GTO. You should watch those videos. I had a 72. Well, it's a Le Mans Sport, basically a GTO. I had a 455 Benz stock option. It was a really weird car. I'm trying to see this guy's got a lot of old cars here sometimes. Nah, he's got anything there today. Anyways, it was a nice car. You know, I had a 72 GMC truck. That one was nice. It had a 400 in it. The gas tank sucked up a lot of crud, and I sold it for that white Nova that you guys may have seen. They see that video? They see the white Nova video?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, they did. Yeah, no, I didn't ever post that video. It was really short, and the cops came, and we got stuck in traffic. It was a pretty good video, but it was short. Everything happened like that, you know? It didn't really have a lot of content to it, so we didn't really use it. If I can find a clip, I'll put in one clip from it right about here. Anyways, yeah, no, I've had a lot of crappy cars, but this car is easily the most recognizable as, hey, that's what's his face's car, you know? They know the car more than me. I was having a conversation with the mayor's wife one day at this like town function. Yeah, there's a 72 Charger over there. It's awesome. At this function, and she's like, I can't remember your name, but I know you have a 76 Nova. And I was like, thanks. You know, how do you know that? She's like, oh, because you don't ever shut up about it. It's like, all right, thanks. I'll just go kill myself then. Yeah. Oh, man. You know, she's pulling off on the highway. We're going about, I don't know, we're going about 50, maybe 55. I don't know. It's probably not that accurate. It's pretty still, though. You know, I thought that was pretty impressive. This transmission came out of a 74 Camaro, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so we're cranking out probably about, hell, I don't know, probably 1,700 RPM, something like that, going about 50. That is perfect. My Camaro's got 373s in the rear, and man, she'll light up the tires, but dude, it is not worth it. It is not worth daily driving. Now, you can. I think people who say, oh, I can't drive because my car has too low a gearing. I think you're a bitch. I don't like you. I don't think you got a whole lot going for you, you know, especially up here. Drive your car. This car sucks, man. The fact this car doesn't have seat belts. I mean, thank God we're in Mexico, right? But I got a tag and I got registration on it, so that's all we need. You know, I could always lie and say this car didn't come with them from the factory, but it's 76. I think any person with a brain would be able to realize that I'm lying. Part of driving anywhere in a crappy car, this little tip for you: know where you are if you can. I mean, unless you're going on a road trip like I intend to, you know, that's the exception. But we're passing a church I used to go to. I know the people there. You know, you know, I could probably pull in there, you know, roast alive in the parking lot for a couple hours. You know how it is. There's a chance of rain today, which has me pretty excited, I'd say. You know, this car loves the rain, dude. She just loves rubbing the front tires and causing me to hydroplane. Oh, dude, she's great at it. Yesterday we went out to get Subway in the old gal, and you would think Katrina had a little sister. Damn, dude, that rain was like icicles, and it hurt, dude. It stung. You should have saw cameraman's pants. They say wet. They're probably still wet. And this gas station up here is open for 24 hours, so that's helping. They have 100% gas, which that's nice. The pricing's also not that bad, although the pricing isn't even listed right now for some damn reason. I don't really know what that's all about. And now from this little stretch of road to where this guy lives, there is nothing. So if your car was gonna break down, here's where it would probably be. And it's not comforting, I'm not gonna lie. We got a little grade coming up, and she's doing fine. I hear a little whine from the rear. She probably needs some new fluid. I'm sure it's not opinion. It might be opinion. I'm not changing. I don't give a damn. If I remember correctly, I put on these wheels in a haste. So, oh, dude, we're smoking again, and I'm giving it gas too. Oh no, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit. We're coming up to a stoplight though, so that's something. But she's running good. I mean, transmission shifting okay. It was kind of like soup when I got it. I wasn't too impressed with her. And then, I mean, you guys saw me beating on this with God, I don't remember what engine I was on at that point, but it wasn't all that happy. It sucks you can't get the smoke on camera, dude. It is like a cloud.
Yeah, it doesn't really show up. Yeah.
It's oil smoke. But I smell gas. We're fine. We're fine. But you know, when I got this car, before I go to Tucson. You know, I think the saying goes like 460 AC, or it's like 360 AC. Roll down the windows, something like that. And see, this car, they took away where you could kind of open up or roll down the back windows on the years prior. I think that was a big misstep. I'm not happy with that. I think that was kind of stupid. And I love myself a GM car, but I do think that was retarded. I think that was stupid. I think that was awful. Also, the little leg coolers where you can open up and it like sucks in cold air from the outside. I don't have those. This is supposedly the highest model they offer, and I don't fucking have those. I think the Pontiacs had them though. Yeah. Your competitor within your company had better cars. Yeah, I want that to really sink in. If any of you people are still alive, and more or less watching this more shit. This is Cameraman's 1987 Formula TA. I think it's Formula. Is it Formula?
No.
Oh, okay, it's just TA then. It's pretty cool. It's got a really hot 305. Runs great. Painfully original. We got a check engine light on the dash. The thing diesels like you wouldn't believe. Granted, it's all original, so of course there's issues with it. And this thing, she's hogged out the ass. She'd surprise you. I mean, really. I mean, she doesn't run bad at all. And the T-tops don't even leak, which is, I mean, if any of you guys have ever had T-tops, you know how crazy that is. I mean, that's worth its weight in gold already. Here, let's walk around the car. So the motor and the pop-up headlights, as you know, you guys could probably assume they don't work. That is the original wheels. That's great. The doors are, listen to that. That's awesome. So there's Bondo here. Now, when we got it from the guy, he said it was to fill up dents, and I'm inclined to believe him. He said he was backing up underneath something, it's like a lean-to or somebody. It just pushed in right there. I mean, I'm inclined to believe him. It's really solid underneath the car. Radio's been taken out as probably could have guessed. Yeah, no, we're gonna, let's take a look underneath the hood. We're gonna be driving this back to my place because, like I said, it's got some engine codes that I got a code reader at my house. This is a 305. It does have AC, and the AC I know for a fact does work. The guy showed us. It does have a small leak though. It's got an interstate battery, so it will absolutely not work past, you know, a month or so. Interstate batteries suck. Yeah, no, there's really isn't a whole lot to it. Like I said, motors don't work, so we're driving it. We typically got to flip these guys up, but it's still daylight out. I'm not too worried about it. The tires, they could use some love. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty old. Here, look at this. Look at that. You guys ever seen, like, look at that? Yeah, she ain't great. I'd love to see when these are dated, but I can't for the life of me remember where it gets dated at. If I had to guess, if I was gonna be a gambling man, I'd say probably about 2020, 2019, give or take. I have a set on my Camaro, which I don't think you guys have actually seen a full video on properly yet, but oh yeah, this isn't latch. It's electronic, so yeah, it doesn't latch. But no, man, this car, she's great. I mean, she really is great. I really don't have any gripes. She's essentially the C4's hotter, more attractive sister. Whoa, come check this out. Side.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. I don't even want to mess with it, man. You reckon she'll make it home, cameraman?
She don't need no more wheels.
No, she's good, man.
That's fine.
Dude, no wheels. Less weight, more horsepower. Everyone knows this.
True.
True that. But yeah, no, I will. We're gonna go ahead and drive this back. When you have a car such like this and you have T-tops, well, you gotta take them off. I mean, when's the last time you saw T-tops on anything newer? I mean, I guess a Corvette these days kind of has something similar going on, except it's more of like a removable top situation, I'd say. It's a little different, but no, T-tops are great. Crazy unsafe. I mean, I don't know what GM was thinking, or sorry, well, I guess GM was on, sorry, Pontiac owned GM. Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Yeah, no, these things are great, and they are incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive. But now you got T-tops down, you now have a, you know, you got an extra seat, you know, just right in the middle. I think beeping at us. I don't really know what the issue is. Makes you almost wish for a nuclear winter. Guys, the JVC radio isn't working. The car is ruined. Piece of shit.
You know what does fucking work? All the dash lights. I wish it was nighttime so we could show them that.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, the dash lights work, but the components really don't. The oil pressure works, temperature works, voltmeter works, RPM's like kind of works, and the speedometer occasionally works as well. I've seen it work like twice. I gotta check engine light. I'm willing to bet it's a wheel speed sensor. If I'm a gambling man, I'm gambling against the wheel speed sensor. Don't see an issue with it. Cameraman's dad's like this top tier mechanic. He came over and he apparently did something. There was an issue where it wouldn't stay alive in gear. Sorry, when it dropped down in RPMs it wouldn't stay alive, and that may have been the issue. But before we started driving it, I hit the carburetor with the back end of a wrench. So I don't mean to brag, but I may be responsible for it working. At least we know who to blame, you know. Yeah, she's idling. I don't want to get on her too bad. I'm just gonna try to cruise her gently to my house. I don't want to upset those ancient tires. Tires are expensive these days. If you guys actually looked at the prices, I mean, to get two rear 235s, I mean, that's like almost $300 something. I mean, that is ridiculous. That's why I typically use discount tires. They are incredibly cheap, like incredibly cheap. They'll deliver right to your house 9 times out of 10. They even have like a used tire section. They are great. And you know, obviously when you're buying some nice tires, you also want nice lug nuts. Let me tell you, every single girl I have ever been with, they hate dirty nuts. You want to get nice shiny ones. Lugnutguys.com. I am telling you, that's it. Like, that is the premium option. They have it for Pontiacs. You're like all original OEM guys. That's it. That's what you got going. That's what it is. That being said, I'm gonna try to limp this old gal. She's running great. Like I keep like shit talking her, but she is running good. She is running a lot better than she was the first time we got her. I wish we were recording it, but when we went to go pick it up from the guy, it was like a town and a half over, and I was just worried the damn thing wouldn't run properly. It was slow as hell. I think it was only firing on like 4 cylinders, and when you brake, it still pulls to the right, but the first time we were driving it, oh my god, I thought I got in a car accident the first time I pressed it. I pressed it and it like threw me into like almost the ditch. It completely took me off guard. It was awful. It was just terrible. Like I said, AC does work, but there's really no need to put it on because, you know, you got T-tops, you know? T-tops are one of the greatest inventions by mankind, and I stand by that. I stand by that. Okay, so it appears the gas hand is working. We're a little bit over half. That's really, it's really cool. I didn't know if it worked or not. You can just barely see it, but I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is. I mean, maybe you guys can see it. Maybe. When the light hits it right, you can see it. Yeah, you know, I don't know what all these buttons do. If you guys do, please, God, let me know. I'm begging. But no, I got really nothing. If I'm being for real, the EPA ruined these cars, along as they ruined a lot of other cars of the same year, generation, make, and model. But that being said, she does have her creature comforts, which house when we were recording. The Nova, I drove back to my house because I had to go deliver my dog to the vet. She's got like a tumor on the side. She had a tumor on the side. They were removing her stitches. Yeah, so that was something. But we're driving the car to where the Nova is, so it's still technically a Nova video if you think about it. See, this car was a serious contender for duct tape drags as well, given it runs so well. The transmission shifts perfect. Now I will say, last time we drove this thing dieseled worse than any car I've ever heard in my life. But I'm telling you, it dieseled. I mean, we went into the dollar store. It was dieseling. We came back out like 6-7 minutes later, and dude, it was still going. And I look over at cameraman. I was like, "Hey man, watch this." I put the key in. And I just turn it. Right, like I turn on, like I can roll up the windows or something. Car starts up right away. That is some dieseling right there, man. Woo! That was crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go meet up with one of my buddies. He'll probably be accompanying us with the duct tape drags. And he's got a lot new of a truck, and he offered to possibly tow my cars if and when it breaks. But no, yeah, we'll get some shots on the way there. But I'll be honest with you here, this car, I've driven it a couple times. It's gonna be pretty uneventful, and if it is eventful, you guys will be the first to know. All right, you're good. What did I tell you? Uneventful. We definitely didn't just die at the stoplight. No! Come on! Come on!
Oh no.
Yeah! Come on, old gal.
Oh, ass son of a bitch!
Keep going. Okay, so we're dead. We're gone. It's over. Hi. Come on. Come on. What can I say? They don't make them like this anymore. Let's pull this parking lot and see what's going on. Alright. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Old trick passed down. Old shiners old moonshiners trick. You got anything that could hammer-ish? You got a hammerish thing in here?
Yes.
Where?
Old ass flip phone. Wait, no, that's not a phone. That's a fucking.
This works.
Whatever.
This works.
There used to be a phone in here, actually.
Actually, this works better.
I don't know what happened to it.
All right, here. Follow me, cameraman.
Okay.
Hold your keys. Little trick. Little old shiners trick. Dang. It's so hot. Alright. That's just unplugged. I don't even, whatever. Alright. Keys. you're hurt, boy. That's unplugged. I wonder if that has anything to do with my current crisis. You're still hooked up, but you're not. Where do you go to? Why are you unhooked? I don't know EPA nonsense, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you here. EPA nonsense is not in my repertoire? Expertoire? Is that what it is?
Repertoire.
Repertoire? There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure everything's still hooked up. It feels like we got a vacuum leak or something crazy. But that might not be the issue. You're still hooked down there. Everything's so hot. Everything is so hot. Oh, I think I may have found it. This engine is so hot. Ouch. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Here's. Let's see if I can't at least keep it alive. I think she's flooded. Hold up. Fuel level. It's definitely. I mean, obviously it's carb related. Hey, when's the last time you put gas in this?
Last time I drove it.
How much you put in?
$10, I think.
Yeah, gas.
You think so? I don't think I've driven enough for it to be out of gas, to be honest with you. It's possible.
I mean, I do believe she is flooded, so I'm gonna let her sit for just a second. I'm trying to think. I can't believe I didn't bring any tools with me. I always have tools with me. Huh. That's cool.
It's cool.
Oh man. You only get a few starts before the battery starts trying to kill itself. So. I'm trying to think. It is possible that old gas and no preparation and being plain impatient may have caused this. Ouch. Very hot. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Again. I do believe she's getting gas, but let's see. So very hot. Do me a favor, go give a few stabs to the gas pedal.
Yep.
Use the flashlight.
Yep.
Alright, give 2 more steps. Alright, 1 more step. One more. But one can wonder if it is the fact that we just happen to be driving a car without any gas in it. Lucky for me, I got a buddy who would be more than happy to help us, or more than happy. He would just, oh dude, you know your back seats lay down.
Really?
Yeah, I see the clip right there. Here, look. Oh, awesome. All right, well, if you'll give a second, we're gonna call my little my Hispanic guy. Okay, so I got my buddy coming. He went to my house and he grabbed this 100% gas that definitely is not my grandmother's if he puts in our lawnmower. But see, we had a similar issue with the aforementioned GMC at the beginning of this video, where it sucked up crap from the tank so much that it killed the pump. If this thing needs a new pump, I'm gonna kill myself. I mean, just outright. Which there are worse things, of course. You know, I mean, it's accessible. It's right there. We could technically throw a new pump on this, get this bad girl home, but I don't wanna. I'm gonna wait for Mr. Zamudio. He's coming. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. She's running like shit. She ain't happy. We put 100% in her. My buddy behind us. You wanna show him? I'm not playing whack-a-mole with the throttle, but God, it feels like it. I mean, this thing is running terrible. I'm not even giving it gas. No. You gotta go the fuck around, man. I mean, there's just no way in hell.
She can make it.
No, she can't.
Put some hog in her ass.
I wonder if he got hazards. I'm not even touching the gas. Like, it's that fuel pump, man, I'm telling you. That's gotta be it. This fucking red light is gonna get us. This fucking red light is gonna get us. I don't want to run it, but I might. Come on. Come on, go around me. I got faith in her. Come on. We in the left-hand lane too. Let me tell you, they don't make them like they used to. fixed. Fuck, she's fixed. Holy shit, she's fixed. What the hell? Yeah. Stay alive, girl! Stay alive! Don't let that tenacity leave. Woo!
Fucking painkiller.
Oh, painkiller!
Fucking hell. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Actually turn off the recording for a second.
Look, it goes to show, you know, you just beat the shit out of your car and it only gets better, right? Right? You just keep pushing, you just keep going, you keep going, you keep going, and then you gain a mysterious 200 horsepower, which you're sure you're gonna pay for later because something happened, something ain't working. My brakes, they're not working. I don't know if you saw me using this to my advantage for most of the trip, but we about pulled out in front of oncoming truck. Oh no. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, just gonna pull around. That Camaro right there, that's my baby. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know nothing about her. You will though. You will. Next video. I'm telling you. Next video. You'll notice it. Woo!
Go.
She's deep. Trade me. Hey, help me grab this. It's hot. Actually, just this part. I just suffocated.
I hadn't even turned by the sign and I was hearing it. It sounded like fucking gunfire.
Oh, diagnosed it. It is an O2 sensor and a wheel speed sensor. Kind of what I was thinking. Kind of makes sense as to why. Anyways, it's nighttime driving now, and motor doesn't work on the headlights, as I mentioned. So, took the cover off. Okay, the air filter, and I plugged it with a one of like the little vacuum nipple plug things that go on Hollies or any carburetor, really. I plugged it with that one, so we don't need the air filter for right now. I'm not gonna put on the air filter because when it starts dieseling, I don't want to wake up his neighbors. All right. So, well, hopefully she runs better now. We got her some fresh gas and doesn't overheat. Which I'm telling you, would overheat it. So she diesels so bad. That's how we were moving around. That's how we were moving around town. Right? She was dieseling and I had the key turned over, so she was just continuously starting. That is what you call an amazing. Dude, look, your dome light turned on.
Oh yeah.
That like never has worked. She's healing.
I know, it's a solid vehicle.
All right, let's see if we can get Jackson. Got some tape. He's got a bad habit of falling off. Not really falling off, but closing. And this will fix it, probably. This will help. Yeah. Tell me you ain't seen something as hot as that. Come on. There you go, right there. That's hot. All right, let's get out of here. Rondos. See if the lights turn on. Lights are on. Every single light in here is on. She ain't running great.
She'll be fine.
She's intermittently running on 8 cylinders. Hey, look, some numbers are appearing. This is the odometer, I think. 91,575 miles. That's actually really not that bad.
Yeah.
What does this do? Nothing. Okay. Well, let's try her. Brakes are sucking really bad. The car is running like it has the nastiest vacuum leak I have ever felt in my life. Okay, maybe not the nastiest, but pretty bad. It is crazy that it's on. Did we turn that on? I mean, I know how to from like up here, but I kind of like the bot 4 lights. We'll keep it on. It's fine. It has an ambiance.
Check that shit out. Here, talk about some shit.
Okay. This car fucking sucks.
A piece of shit, dude. Holy fuck.
Alright. Ooh, we're just not stopping. Oh god. My worst nemesis. People. like
Yeah,
a
yeah, I do.
No, see, you get it, because more air from evacuate, more horsepower, better running car. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying for years.
True.
True that. Word up to White Jesus.
That's fine. We can make it, I think.
Are you sure?
Do you think she'll make it?
I don't think she'll make it.
No.
I'm doing it for content.
Oh, well, it's worth it, bro. Go for it.
I'm not even touching the gas. Hey, bro, I need you to get the camera out of my face. I can't see. Maneuvers. We got a gas station to our left. We got a plaza to our right. I kind of don't care about giving away my location now. If you want me, you know where to find me. I'll tell you what is moving though, that temperature gauge. That's moving. Not in a good way. Take a good look at that thing to focus. Oh, look at that. Wow. Brandon, you'll probably be watching this, and a little bit foreshadowing. If we break down, you'll probably get a call. So this is the before. This is what led up to it. Let's say we're going about 50, 55. I wouldn't know. Speedometer doesn't work. You know, this is the second shittiest car I've driven today. I drove a 2004 Corolla this morning. Straight down the highway or cut through the square and like all that jazz?
Just keep going straight, man. We'll
Sure.
we'll get to my house fast.
Alright. Down by my side. Not a sweet Madonna. To the Bible waiting, anticipating. Oh man. Yeah, nights like these, man. They sure are sweet. I wouldn't trade it though. I really wouldn't. I can't really imagine anything else I'd rather be doing than driving a really crappy car in a crappy street with a possibility of putting myself in a crappy situation. Well, that's why we make connections. That's why we drive on crappy tires, and that's why I'm recording it. Because I figured I could be doing this without any form of documented footage, but you know, a few things could happen. Tire could blow out. Brakes could give out. Car could get stranded. Few things could give out. That being said, you know, having interior lights is awfully nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. Your speedometer just worked for like 2 seconds. It said we were going 188.
I believe it.
Hey, we're doing it. We're going.
Look how fast we're going. I'm not going to, dude. I'll do it too, man. Yeah, it's about 188.
All things considered, I think the headlights are pretty nice. Headlights are, we couldn't be filming anything at night in the Nova. You can't see a damn thing in there. I used to have dash lights on the Nova. Oh, by the way, this is still a Nova video. 100%. 100%. Still a Nova video. Yeah, I don't know. This car's not bad. It's got a vacuum leak, and that's kind of what's throwing it off right now, but yeah, you know, when you don't put just $5 in it, it makes a world of a difference. Which honestly, the gas I put in there is not going to last it very long. Hell, we might almost be out of gas now. I don't know. I wish the gas head would work, or at least allow me to see it work a little bit better. Everything's vibrating. I think we're about to lose that tire, and the engine's going to explode. No, we just shifted gears. We're fine. Yeah. You know, is the lens dirty?
No.
Okay. I don't mean to sound like a broken record here, but go out and drive your cars, man. Nothing makes me more upset than seeing a car that has potential just sit around. You know, if you wait to dump in all this money and get devoted to it to such a degree, you're never going to experience it. Don't rip it apart. Don't, oh, I'm going to put it on a rotisserie. You might, right? I mean, and the next thing you know, you're dead. You are dead in the dirt. No care in the world. But say you got a grandson, right? Say you got a family friend's son who wants that car. And they have to clean up your mess because you were lazy. These cars, they need to be driven. You can't just let them sit. If I let any of my cars sit, hell, honestly, they'd probably be better off. But it's not really the point in this case. This car sat in the field for 20-something years. The guy put a battery in it. That's basically all he did. He put a really bad interstate battery in it. I hate interstate batteries, by the way, in case that wasn't clear about that. I don't like interstate batteries. But yeah, I mean, I sound like every other automotive YouTube content creator with dude, our brake in the rear just locked up and it squealed the tire. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, I know it's like a broken record, but yeah, just drive your cars, man. Hell, they want to be driven. Give them a little. These cars have souls, you know, man. Like it is. I'm aware, and it is an inanimate object. God, I can say it for a second. Inanimate object, but they got souls, you know. They're not like the average 2004 Corolla. I love my 2004 Corolla, but that's not the case here. It's like your average 2004. That girl's got spirit. Her name's Sophia. Yeah, no, you know, this car wants to live. You know, there are cars that want to live. The cars do not want to live, and I know I'm kind of going back on what I'm saying. That some cars do not want to live. Give them a little nudge, push them. Hell, change 6 engines if you have to. 2 transmissions, new rear end, new interior. Ignore the rust. Probably fix the rust. New paint. Do whatever you can. You can push harder than a machine developed that's older than you probably. You know. It's not rocket science. I mean, hell, I am stupid. I shouldn't be trusted to work on a damn bicycle, but I do, because these cars, there's not a lot to them. If I'm being honest, yeah, of course you got to get the right ears, of course, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. But it's really, I mean, you know, you need how's it go? You need spark, fuel, air. And I think that's it. Spark, fuel, and air, right? And compression. Yeah, but it's kind of like air. Yeah, spark, fuel, air, and I guess compression. And that's all you need. And hell, if you got an engine, oh well, you know, it seized, it's not gonna work. You can get it unseized. You know, a little diesel, little ATF. Hell, I got a video up right now. You can watch me unseize an engine within like, I don't know, 12 minutes. Now I was rushed for that video, so I do apologize in advance when you get to that point. I think I talked over what was happening. But anyway, it's possible, you know? Like, look, I've almost driven this car that fought me the entire way to get it to point A, and it just cruised all the way back to point B on the highway. On the highway. And yeah, it was stupid. I don't have seatbelts. The tire's bad, the engine's bad, transmission's actually pretty okay, and the headlights are taped. You know, you gotta have what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? You gotta have balls. Yeah, you gotta not be a little bitch. That's what it is. You gotta not be scared. I'm about to run in your damn Malibu, man. These fucking brakes are terrible. God damn. Nope. Ugh. I've quiet the beast. Well, anyways, I guess that kind of wraps up today's video. Tune in next time for the Camaro. It's a lot better of a car. It's not as shitty. So I'm just putting on some oil stuff. It's gonna be my backup car for Tucson, just in case. That car's had only 2 engines. Nova's had 6. I feel like it's a pretty clear answer, but I like the Nova more. It's got more balls. Oh no, my tape! My tape! Oh no! I can reuse it. Save this for later. All right. Have a good one.